Hey guys, Asif here. In this video, I'll show you exactly how you can downgrade or go back from iOS 14 public beta to iOS 13.5.1 or the latest iOS version at the time you're watching this without losing any of your data. So the first thing you need to be aware of is that you will need to reset your phone completely to be able to restore it to the previous version. And that's why you need to create a backup of your iPhone running iOS 14, so that once you wipe your phone and restore it to iOS 13.5.1, you can install the backup back on your phone. For this process, you will need a Mac with the latest macOS or a previous one with the latest version of iTunes. If you're using Windows, make sure you're using the latest version of iTunes. So a lot of people probably jump to iOS 14 without thinking twice or backing up their iPhone before updating. And for some reason now you want to go back to iOS 13.5.1, but the thing is Apple doesn't want you to downgrade. And that's why there are systems set in place that do not allow restoring backups from higher iOS version to an older iOS version. This means that you cannot use your iOS 14 backup directly on iOS 13.5.1. You'll need to do a bit of tweaking on a computer, so iCloud backup is not an option here. If you got an older iOS 13 backup that you're happy with, you're good to go. But if not, you need to back up your phone to the computer before you can move to the next step. If you're running iOS 14 and you would like to have all the data from iOS 14 back in iOS 13, then you will need to create a backup on your computer. To check if the backup keeps all the data, I added a note on Notes that says iOS 14 backup test. It should transfer over to iOS 13.5.1 if no data is lost. To back up your device, what you want to do is connect your phone to your computer using the lightning cable. Once it's connected, if you're on a Mac with the latest Mac OS, go to Finder and look for your device and click it. If you're on Windows or an older version of Mac, go to your iTunes and click on the phone button. The backup process is the same whether you're using Finder or iTunes. Since I'm on the latest Mac OS, I will be using Finder. Click on your device and then click on backup all of the data to this Mac, and as an option you could also encrypt this backup to protect passwords and personal data. And then click backup now. Make sure you back up your data to your computer and that the last backup says today before moving to the next step. Okay, now that you have your backup, the next step is to put your phone in recovery mode. Because without recovery mode, you cannot restore your iPhone to a previous version of iOS. The way to activate recovery mode depends on what device you're using. So if you have an iPhone 6s or 6s Plus, activate recovery mode by switching it off, then press and hold the home button while you plug in the cable and then keep holding the home button until you see the recovery mode screen. If it's an iPhone 7 or 7 Plus, activate recovery mode by switching it off, then press and hold volume down button while you plug in the cable and keep holding until the recovery screen comes up. But if you have an iPhone 8 or newer, the process is a bit different. You'll have to force reboot your phone. So first plug in the cable with the screen on, after that press volume up, volume down, and then press and hold the power button. Keep holding power button until you see recovery mode on the screen. So this is the recovery mode, and now we can start the process of restoring your phone. Once you're in recovery mode, you might see a message that says that there is a problem. Ignore it and click restore. Then click restore and update. Now it will tell you which iOS version your phone will restore to. After that, click next. Then click agree. As you can see now, it will download the latest update. This might take some time. During this process, your phone may reboot a few times and your Mac will just display iPhone recovery mode. Don't worry about that. Just wait for it to finish, and once this is complete, it will restore your phone to the latest iOS version, and then we can move to the next step of restoring the backup to your phone so that you have all your data. Okay, so now your phone has been restored. Finish setting up the initial setup. And then this is where we can restore the phone from a backup or set it up as new. So in order to restore from the backup that you made today on your computer, you need to edit a file on your computer first. On your computer, click Finder or iTunes and then go to your device, select Restore from this backup, and then choose your phone. Without editing the iOS 14 backup file, a message will pop up that says could not restore iPhone because backup was not compatible. To fix this, we need to go to Finder, then click Go at the top, then select Go to Folder. Then type in this for Mac and this for Windows. I'll post them in the description box below. And then select Go. So these are the backup folders. Make sure you select the folder from today. Find and click on info.plist and open it with a text editor. Now you need to search for the term product. Press Command and F on Mac or Shift and F on Windows and write product. You'll see three terms are highlighted: product name, product type, and product version. look for product version, and right between product version and serial number, you'll see a 14.0. Change that to 13.5.1. Then go to File and click Save. Now go back to your iPhone in Finder, select Restore from this backup, choose your iPhone, and make sure the last backed up date is today. And now the phone will display Restore in progress, and it will reboot and start restoring the files. You can check the progress of the backup by looking at the little circle beside your phone on Finder. Once the phone reboots, swipe up to upgrade. Put your passcode. After that, an Apple logo and progress bar will appear on your screen. Once it's done, it will reboot. Swipe up and it will say Restore completed. Swipe up to get started. You will notice that all of your apps are there and laid out in the same way you kept them in iOS 14. To confirm, let's go to Settings, and you can see that indeed it is iOS 13.5.1. If we head over to Notes, you can see that the note I saved in iOS 14 has successfully transferred over to iOS 13.5.1. So you should be having all of your apps and data without any problem. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you found it useful, and if you did, hit that like button and subscribe for more tech tips and tutorials. And if you're facing any issues downgrading, comment down below and I'll try to help you out. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.